Hey guys, so today we're going to be doing a Pilates and yoga mix. I do have a set of weights with me today. If you don't have any weights at home, that's totally fine. You can use a couple of cans or anything else around the house that have a little bit of weight behind it. We're just going to be doing some upper body stuff today as well as lower body. As always, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything that you're working with, let me know. I'm here to answer anything for you. I hope you enjoy. So today, let's start at the top of our mat. As you inhale, hands reach all the way up to the sky. As you exhale, coming into that gentle forward fold, keep those knees nice and soft. Relax your head and neck down. As you inhale, start to roll up, draw the navel in as you do, and roll the shoulders back and down. Let's do that again. Inhale, hands reach all the way up. Exhale, gentle forward fold. Keep those knees soft. As you inhale, slowly start to roll up. Shoulders come back and down. Last time here, inhale, hands reach all the way up. Exhale, gentle forward fold. This time, bend your knees so much that you can plant your hands, step back into our first downward dog. From your downward dog, shift your weight into your hands, coming into a plank pose. Hips come in line with the rest of the spine. Spread those fingers nice and wide. Push through all 5 fingers. Engage your core. Then without moving your hands and your feet, lift your hips up towards the sky for a downward dog once again. Again, same thing, push into all 5 fingers, be light through your palms. Make sure your pointer fingers are pointing forward so that we have proper wrist alignment. If this is still bothering your wrists at all, coming down onto your forearms. Let's do that again. As you exhale, shift your weight into your hands, coming into a plank pose. Hips come in line with the rest of the spine. Feel free to release the knees if this isn't here for you today. As you inhale, let's lift back up towards our downward dog. Navel is drawing in as we transition. Exhale, shift your weight into your hands, back into that plank pose. One more time here. Inhale, let's lift back up. Exhale, let's hold in our plank for 3 breaths. Inhale through the nose, exhale through that Pilates breath, mouth. Inhale. Exhale. One more. As you inhale, hips lift up towards the sky. Downward dog. Walk your feet towards your hands, back into that gentle forward fold. Let's roll up. Draw the navel in as you do. And shoulders come back and down. Beautiful. Hands come up to shoulder height. Shoulders fall away from the ears. So your neck is nice and long, front and back, side to side. Shift your weight into the right foot. Left foot is going to slide out in front. If you'd like more of a challenge, lift. Let's draw circles with the arms. Making these circles so small that we don't lose our balance because we're engaging the core. And this movement's coming from the humerus, rotating in that shoulder joint. Let's go opposite direction now. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left foot comes back down. Inhale, hands reach up. Exhale, gentle forward fold. Release any tension that you built up in your head and neck. Then slowly roll up. And let's do the other side with the balance. Hands come up to shoulder height. Shoulders fall away from the ears. Shift your weight into that left foot. Right foot comes out in front. More of a challenge. Let's lift. Let's draw circles here. Beautiful. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. 4, 3, 2, and opposite directions here. Keep those fingers reaching out, plugging your arms into those shoulder sockets. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both feet come down. Inhale, hands reach all the way up. Exhale, gentle forward fold. Now bend those knees so much that you can plant your hands, step back into that plank once again. Hands, fists, or you can release onto your knees, or you can come onto your forearms if your wrists are still bothering you at all. Let's find that breath. Inhale, exhale. Does it feel different than before we work those arms? Inhale, exhale. Last breath here. As you inhale, hips lift up towards the sky, downward dog. Let's walk those feet back in. Forward fold and slowly roll up. Beautiful. Roll the shoulders back and down. Really release any tension that you have built up in those shoulders. Then let's grab those weights. So I want you to start with the palms facing me. Shift your weight into that left foot. Right foot slides out in front. More of a challenge. Let's lift, finding that balance. Now let's come into the bicep curl. So those elbows are going to stay stable where they are. They are not moving at all. We are not swaying our body at all. This is not momentum here. These are teeny tiny little muscles activating in your balance so that we can keep our steadiness here. 4, 3, 2. Last time, I want you to hold lifted. Turn the palms to face me so your elbows will come out to the sides. Then push up as you exhale. Inhale, slowly release. Exhale, push up. Inhale. Exhale, push. 4. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, neck relaxes. Inhale. Last time here. Beautiful. Bring those hands back down by your sides. Roll the shoulders back and down. Right foot comes down as well. Bring your feet about hip distance apart. Send your hips back and down. Coming into our row. As you exhale, draw those elbows into the ribs and up. Inhale. Exhale, lifting in and up. Inhale. Fight gravity with your abdominals here. Really lifting. Neck is long, front and back, side to side. 4, 3, 2. Last time, I want you to lift and hold. Now keep those elbows suspended in space. Keep your abdominals fighting gravity. Lift them up. As you exhale, push the weights back. Inhale, exhale, push. Inhale, exhale. Working the backs of the arms. And I really want you to visualize your triceps. Visualize that muscle contracting as you push the weights back. 4 more. 3, 2. Last time. Beautiful. Let the hands relax. Roll the shoulders back and down as you straighten your body upright once again. Let's come into the opposite side. So shift your weight into the right foot. Left foot slides out in front. More of a challenge. Let's lift. Palms face me. Curl it into a bicep curl. So again, the most important part here is keeping those elbows tight to the ribs so that you don't lose your balance by swaying the upper body. Exhale through the mouth to lift. You've got this. 5. Neck relaxes. 4. Body long. 3, 2. One more time here. I want you to hold lifted. Turn the palms to face me. Neck is nice and relaxed. Keep your abdominals tightening. Exhale, push up. Inhale, release. Exhale, push. You've got it. We're working those shoulders, working the upper body, staying strong. 4, 3. Neck is nice and relaxed. Nice and long. 2. Last time here. Beautiful, both feet come back down. Relax the hands beside the thighs. Roll the shoulders back and down. Let's place these weights off to the side now. We will have the option to come back to one later on, so keep them nearby. As you inhale, hands reach all the way up. Exhale, gentle forward fold. Keep those knees nice and soft. Relax the head and neck down. Release any tension that you may have built up in that last set. Bend your knees as much as you need to plant your hands. Step back into your plank. Again, hands, fists, forearms, or your knees. I want you to stay strong here, and I want you to notice, do you feel different than when we first did our plank? Maybe you can feel the blood rushing through your arms a little bit easier. 5 breaths. 4, 3, 2. Last time. Inhale, hips lift up towards the sky, downward dog. I want you to bend both knees now. Release your knees down onto the mat. Press back into a child's pose. Stretch it out. You deserve it. Inhale and exhale. As you inhale, let's slowly roll up. Sweep those feet out in front of you. Pull out any fleshy bits that you have underneath of your sit bones. Grab behind the thighs. My favorite, V-sit. Roll the chest open. Lean back until you feel those abdominals firing up like brakes. Walk your feet in. Keep that chest open. Keep that neutral curve in your low back. If you'd like more, lift your feet. If you'd like more, hands release. If you'd like more, extend those legs. Let's find your breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Smile. You're doing this for you. 3, 2, Last breath. Both feet come back down, round the spine, bring your knees to your chest. Take a nice deep inhale and an exhale. As you inhale, slowly roll up. Now this time we're going to keep our feet down. Lean back, grab behind the thighs, roll your chest open. Now option, bring your hands up to about chest height, imagining that you have a beach ball in front of you. Keep that core nice and tight. We're leaning back only as far as we can keep that neutral curve. Now, if you'd like more of a challenge, coming into an oblique twist, exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the right. Now, I want you to make sure that your knees are staying stable. They are not moving at all. 3, 2, exhaling to twist. We have one more set here. Beautiful, bring yourself back through to center, around the spine, knees to chest. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale. Soles of the feet come together to touch. Allow your knees to open out to the side. Let's stretch that out, grabbing onto either the shins or the outsides of the feet. Let's lift the heart. Nice, long spine here. Now, for more of a challenge, let's come onto our heels. Lean back and see if we can lift our feet off of the mat. Keep that chest nice and open. So this is just a variation of our V-sit. Our knees are open in that diamond shape, but we're keeping our balance here. Hold your breath, hold your pose, find your breath. 3, 2, last breath. Beautiful, place those feet back down, grabbing onto your shins. Again, let's stretch it out, knees relaxing, heart lifting. And then when you're ready, use your hands to gently guide those thighs back together. So here's where we have the option of the weight. So let's make sure we have one weight beside us. Bringing your heels nice and close to your hips, grab behind the thighs, roll the chest open, lean back again, only as far as you feel comfortable. Option, keep your hands behind the thighs. Challenge, hands come out. We're going to come into that same twist. Exhaling to twist. Now, if you'd like that extra challenge, grabbing the weight, keeping your elbows out and lifted, keeping that chest lifted, neutral curve in the low back. Knees stay stable, no swaying side to side. As you exhale, let's twist. Inhale, exhale, twist. Like you're rowing a boat. Smile in between. 2 more on each side. Last set here. You can do this. Last time. Beautiful. Round the spine. Bring the knees in towards the chest. Nice deep breath. Now I want you to sit in a comfortable position, either legs extended or legs in a cross-legged position. I want you to bring your palms together to touch, elbows drawing towards one another. So they may not touch, but I do want them actively drawing towards one another. Now as you exhale, we're going to lift. Inhale, release. Exhale, lift. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last time here. And then relax. Now option, keep with no weight, more of a challenge. Grab that one weight, bring it into both hands, elbows draw together, exhale, lift. Working those little tiny shoulder muscles here. 5, try not to have your elbows spread out as you're lifting. 3, you've got this. 2, last time. Beautiful, bring that weight off to the side once again. Nice work. I want you to come back into that V-sit, pulling out any fleshy bits that you have underneath of your sit bones. Grab behind the thighs. We're keeping the feet down. Lean back. Make sure that you have enough room behind you that you can roll down. Bring your hands out the side if you'd like more of a challenge. So here we're going to curl our tailbone under, come about halfway down. Then as we inhale, we're going to lift back up, open out your hands. Exhale, curl, scoop the belly like you have an ice cream scooper and you're scooping everything up. Then inhale, let's lift back up. Exhale. In. Exhale. Inhale. One more time. Exhale. Hold here. Hold it, hold it, hold it because you can, because you're strong. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, And one. Now roll down. Roll all the way down so slowly, so much control. Scoop that belly, scoop, 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 scoop. Extend the legs, reach the hands all the way overhead. Point your toes. Nice work. Bring your right knee in towards your chest. Wrap your hands around the shin. Your left leg can stay extended, or you can have a slight bend in your knee. I do just want you to hug that right knee in and breathe into the restriction that you're creating in the front of the right hip. And then bring both knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. And let's come into the other side. So again, you can have that slight bend in the right knee, or you can extend the leg out. All I care about is that you're breathing into the restriction in the left hip. Nice work. Bring both knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Let's come into that knee to chest exercise. So I want you to extend the left leg, let it hover above the mat, hands around the right shin. As you exhale, we're going to switch. So the left leg comes in as your right leg extends. Exhale, let's switch. Neck is relaxing, no tension here. Exhale, switch. Exhale, switch. Now, if you'd like more, we're going to lift the chest, keeping a fist distance between the chin and the chest. Our chest is not moving at all. We're keeping it stable, suspended in space as we draw those knees in and out. In and out. Exhale and just switch. Exhale. Exhale. 3, 2. Last time, you should end with the left knee in. Release the right foot. Release the head and neck. Then bring both knees in towards the chest. Give yourself a little squeeze. Placing your feet down onto the mat, nice and close to your hips, hands beside the thighs. Roll the chest open. Inhale, curl the tailbone under, lift the hips up towards the sky, squeeze the back side of the body here. Squeeze those glutes. Hold for 5, 4, 3, contract the back side of the body, 2, last time. Now slowly roll the spine back down, imprinting your low back onto the mat, then back into that neutral curve. Right leg lifts up towards the sky. Flex your foot so the toe points towards the shin. Bend your right knee so the outer edge of the right foot comes onto the left thigh. Draw the right knee towards the front of your mat. Now hands come behind the head and neck, elbows wide, lift your chest. If you notice your elbows are drawing up towards the ceiling, I want you to activate your abdominals more because your chest is trying to take over. Let's broaden the chest. Now either staying right here, or if you would like more of a challenge, we're keeping the upper body stable as we're lifting that left foot and lowering the left foot. Exhale to lift, inhale, lower. Now I don't want you to move the upper body right now, just the lower body, so that upper body stays completely stable. Keeping the same angle in this left knee the whole time. 5, 4, head is resting in your hands. 3, 2, 1 more here. Beautiful. Keep the same position with your legs, but lower the left foot down. Lower the chest back down if you chose to lift. Now take a nice deep inhale and exhale. Now, option number 1, we're going to keep the head and neck down. Option number 2, we can hold suspended in space. Option number 3, we're going to combine those. So your first exhale, you're lifting your chest. Next exhale, lift your left foot. Make these distinct and different movements. Next exhale, lower the left foot. Next exhale, lower the chest. Lift, lift, lower, lower. 4 exhales, 4 distinct movements. Lift, lower, and lower. Exhale, 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 exhale. 1 more time. Lift, lift, lower, and lower. Hands come beside the thighs. Right foot comes down. Both feet nice and close to your hips. Roll your chest open. Let's come back into that bridge. Curl the tailbone under. Let's lift the hips. More of a challenge. Spread your toes wide. Lift your heels like you're wearing 6-inch heels on a Saturday night. Even though we have nowhere to go right now, we're still going to be dressed up. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly roll your spine back down. Imprint the low back onto the mat. then back into that neutral curve. Left foot lifts up towards the sky, flex the foot. Left foot on the outer edge of the left foot onto the right thigh, externally rotating that left knee towards the front of the mat. Now again, we're going to place the hands behind the head and neck, elbows wide, lift the chest, keeping that fist distance between the chin and the chest. So your neck should be nice and long, no crunching up here. Now keep it nice and long. We're going to keep the chest suspended in space, no movement at first. Exhale, lift the right foot. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Keeping the same angle in that right knee the whole time. You've got this. You're going to be working those abs. You're going to be working the rectus abdominis, the transverse abdominis, and those obliques all at the same time. Be proud of yourself right now. 3, 2, last time. Beautiful. Right foot comes down, head and neck relax down. Now option number 1, keep your head and neck down. Option number 2, we're going to lift that foot and keep the head and neck suspended in space. Option number 3, we're comboing it up. Exhale, lift the chest. Exhale, lift the foot. Exhale, lower the foot. Exhale, lower the chest. Lift, lift, lower, and lower. Lift, lift, lower, and lower. You've got it. Find your breath. Distinct movements here. Almost like you're a robot. Exhale, exhale, and exhale. 4 exhales. You've got this. Your inhale is going to come naturally. Don't even worry about the inhale. That exhale is what you're thinking about right now. We've got 2 left. Can you engage your abdominals more as you lift? Nice work. Lift, lift, lower, and lower. Beautiful. Both feet come back down. Hands beside the thighs. Smile here because we come back into that bridge. Open the chest up. Push into your feet. Curl the tailbone under. Lift your hips up. Squeeze the backside. So those hamstrings, glutes, spinal extensors tightening and squeezing. Now, because I like to add challenges, if you're wanting one, shift your weight into the left foot. Right foot can lift. If you'd like more, inhale, lower the hips a couple of inches. Exhale, contract to lift. Inhale, exhale, contract. Inhale, 3. Inhale, exhale, 2. Last time. Lift and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right foot comes down. Keep those hips nice and level. Then shift your weight into the right foot. Left foot lifts. Again, hips are still stable though. Now again, if you're wanting more, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. We've got 5, 4. Feel the hamstrings. Feel the glutes. 2. Last time. Lift and hold because you're strong and you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left foot comes down. Let's roll the spine back down. Imprint your low back onto the mat. Then come back into that neutral curve. Soles of the feet come together to touch. Knees open. Hands are placed on your thighs. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale through the nose if you can. If you would like more of a stretch, gently pressing the thighs towards the heels to lengthen the spine. See if you can take a deeper inhale through the nose. See if you can exhale through the nose, slight restriction in the throat. Use your hands to gently guide your thighs back towards one another. Roll to one side or the other, pressing into your hands, bringing yourself into a seated position. Pulling out any fleshy bits. Chest is nice and open as you inhale, hands sweep all the way up. As you exhale, bring your left hand to the outer edge of the right thigh. Right hand gently comes behind. Let's take a nice deep breath here. As you inhale, let's bring yourself back into a neutral. As you exhale, twisting to the opposite side. Keep your chest proud. So if someone were to see you right now, they would know how proud and how confident you were, because you should be proud. You should be confident. You are taking this time for yourself, for your mind, your body, and your breath to all connect. As you inhale, let's untwist, bringing both hands up towards the sky, let your shoulders relax. Exhale, hands come back down. Soles of the feet come together to touch. Now this one, if you have any spine issues at all, especially any slip discs or anything like that, you're gonna skip this one altogether. Now I want you to have your hands, place them underneath of your ankles, and then walk your heels in nice and close. Now we're going to lift our feet, and we're going to find those balancing muscles that we found in the V-sit that we were in earlier. Try to keep that chest nice and open to start with. Now this is the seal, so we're going to clap our feet 3 times because it's fun. Curl the tailbone, scoop the belly, roll only to your shoulders, then roll back up without letting your feet touch the ground. Clap 3 times, curl, scoop, roll, and lift. Don't let those feet touch the ground. 2 more here, rolling, lifting, finding that stability. Last time, roll and lift, find those engagements, and then place the feet back down. Hands on the outer edges of the shin, lift the chest as you release the knees down, lengthen the spine. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale through the nose. Now using your 2 peas fingers of both hands, grab your big toes. Toes lift, heels on the mat. Walk your heels in nice and close to your hips. Chest is nice and open, neutral curve in the low back. If you'd like more, let's lift the feet. Now, if you're wanting more for your flexibility, start to extend the right leg out to the right. Now, it does not have to come to fully straight by any means. You're just finding a lengthening. Bringing it back in, and then out to the opposite side. Bring it back in, and back to the right. And back in. Keep that balance through the whole time. And if you'd like more of a challenge, let's have both legs coming out at once. And then back in. And then back out. Maybe you surprise yourself here with your balance. Be proud of yourself wherever you're at. 1 more. Lift and hold. Keep that chest lifted. Nice deep breath here. You can do it. And then place those outer edges of the feet back down onto the mat. Hands onto the shins. Lift your heart. Release the knees down. Use your hands to gently guide those thighs back towards one another. Sweep your feet back behind you. Make sure those weights are completely out of the way. Hands are underneath of the shoulders. Knees are underneath of the hips. Cat-cow here. Exhale, curl the tailbone, scoop the belly. Chin relaxes down. Holding your cat-cow, take an extra breath. Inhale, open back into a neutral curve. Lengthen the spine, lengthen the neck, shoulders to hips, but keep the engagement in your abdominals. Let's round and hold again. Take an extra breath here. Inhale, open back up into that neutral curve. Curl your toes under, lift your hips up towards the sky. Down dog. Walking your feet towards your hands, a gentle forward fold. As you inhale, slowly roll up. And shoulders come back and down. Slide your left foot back like you're drawing a line in sand. Both feet rooting down. Hands come to your hips. Send your hips back. Then hands come onto the front thigh. Slide your hands down that front leg until we get a nice opening in the back of the hamstring. Head and neck can relax down. Navel is drawing in. This is your pyramid pose, turning inwards. Finding your breath. If you're having trouble with your balance, just widen the stance of your feet. Bend as much as you need to in that front knee to plant your fingertips. Step forward, forward fold, rolling up. Shoulders come back and down. Hands come all the way up towards the sky. Slide your right foot back, drawing a line in sand. And bring your hands onto your hips, pushing your hips back. Hands onto the front thigh. Send your hands down that front of your leg until we get a nice opening in the back of the leg. Head and neck can relax down. Again, turning inwards here, seeing if you can feel your breath entering and exiting your body. Maybe thoughts are starting to arise of what you want to do or what you need to do. Place no judgment behind those, that they are arising. Just acknowledge them and come back to your breath. Bend your front knee as much as you need to plant your fingertips. Step forward, forward fold, rolling up. Shoulders come back and down. Slide your right toe back on the mat like you're drawing a line. Hands come behind you. Activate those arms. Coming into our Virabhadrasana 3, your left leg is going to stay strong, not locking it out. So you're not hyperextending in that left knee, but we're keeping a muscular engagement around it. Now, like a teeter-totter, your back leg starts to lift as your upper body starts to come down. Can you keep an engagement in your arms? Because we worked those so hard in the beginning, I don't want you to lose it now. Keep your hips nice and level with one another by using your core. Generally, that right hip will want to lift up. Keep it in line. Nice deep breath here. One more full round of breath. Inhale and exhale. As you inhale, both hands reach up, both feet come back down. Exhale and release the hands. Let's do the other side. Right foot roots down, left toe slides back, toe is on the mat, heel is lifted. Hands reach back, engage the arms. More of a challenge. Let's lift that back leg as your upper body comes down. Keep those hips nice and level with one another. Right leg is strong, not locking it out. Find your breath. One more round of breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, hands sweep up, both feet come back down. Exhale, release, forward fold. And I want you to hold in your forward fold. Knees are as bent as you need to. Maybe you want to grab each elbow. I want the top of the head to drain down towards the ground. As if any thoughts, worries, fears are draining out of your head and into your mat. Knowing that your mat can handle it. Inhale and exhale. Bend your knees so much that you can plant your hands, step back into your downward dog. And then release down into your child's pose. Knees can be wide or close together, hips towards heels. Toes can be curled under or tops of the feet onto the mat. Head and neck can relax down. Walk your hands over to the right side of the mat, left hand on top of the right hand. Breathe into the left side. And walk your hands back through the center and over to the left. Right hand comes on top of the left hand. Breathe into the right side. And bring yourself back through the center. Toes curl under now. Walk your hands towards your knees so that we can bring our hips onto our heels. Now, if this is too much for your feet, I want you to uncurl those back toes. Hands come to your heart center. And I want you to lean back only as far as it feels good for the arches. Find your breath. Thank yourself for your practice today. Thank yourself for connecting your mind, your body, and your breath all as one. And thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today.